So watch what he says now. He says, and the devil said to him, talking to Jesus now, he said, all this authority I will give you and their glory, for this has been delivered to me. Who delivered it to him? Adam delivered it to him. And I give it to whomever I wish. So now, glory to God. So you want to know how some people have certain things in this earth right now. It's because Satan is in charge of the kingdoms. And he can give whoever he wants the authority. So you think, you're looking at men, and you're not looking at the one who is really controlling men. You look at the news and you see this person doing this and this person doing that. There's only two systems or two authorities in the spiritual realm that controls you. One of two is going to control you. It's either going to be Satan or it's going to be God.
That's right.
You give your life to God and you submit to God's authority, then God gives you the authority that he has. Now I'm showing you his authority is superior to Satan's authority. But that doesn't mean that Satan doesn't have authority, because he hasn't been cast out of this earth yet. But his fangs have been clipped. His power has been taken away from him, basically, you understand, as far as we are concerned.
That's right. Amen.
But you need to understand what you're dealing, what's going on out here. And especially parents, when you're dealing with your children. You need to understand, when you send them off somewhere, who's controlling that kingdom that they're going into? Who's controlling the educational kingdom that your children are going into? The kingdoms of the world. You know, we talk about the basketball world, the music world. All these worlds are kingdoms that we talk about, controlled by Satan. Hello. This is a good little lesson, huh? I probably could stop right there and just go home and let y'all meditate on that. We'll come back next week and then I'll talk about some more, because you can't handle a whole lot of this. The news world. Who controls the news world? The news that you think is right, that's giving you truth. Who you think's controlling that? Who you think is controlling all these little factions that crop up? And next thing you know, they're here or there. Where they get the money from? Hey, you need to understand what's going on. We are so not real Christians, not real believers, but you know, most of the people are so controlled by the systems of this world, because they manipulate you through communication. Amen. That's the reason they don't want Christians on the air, you know. They try to cut us off as much as possible, because they don't want people to know what the truth is. Only when you know what the truth is will you be set free. I was just thinking about this, you know, when we're talking about, you know, kids going off to, whoever has graduated from high school, going off to college, you know, let us know. And the reason we would like, you know, to know what college you're going to, are you going off to college, You know, so we can pray for you. Because if, in fact, I was thinking about this before I came out, and I was in there, and, you know, the Holy Spirit just speaking to me, just talking to me about, you know, some things, you know. And we see, you know, parents, they send their kids off to college, you understand. And all you've done is brought them to church. You really haven't showed them what God is doing. You know, like Mr. Jerome was talking about, you know, he got this vehicle right away, okay? Well, first of all, you knew what he did. He sold for a vehicle. So you can be happy with him and understand, okay, when he tells you what he went through, you understand, you can be abreast of that. Well, that's what you need to do with your children, you understand, because if you're not doing it with your children, then your children never see they'll never see God working in your life or in the family. And so therefore, when they go off to college, what little bit they might have thought they had, the professors and things in the college strip all that away. Take their mind from them. This is the kingdoms of the world that we see that Satan wanted to give to Jesus. Because they had been given to him. He had been set in control of them. Are y'all with me? Yes. And so we cannot be naive and believe that when our children go off to college or to go off to this school or that school, you understand, that they're safe. They're not safe. I ain't talking about from guns. Right. They're not safe. Because anytime they can take their mind from them, they're not safe. Your child is not safe in somebody else's hands, especially if they're not Christians. Because the devil is there to take away anything that was in them that even resemble Christ.
You made it to the end of this video, and we've got a lot more for you to enjoy. Just click to watch the next one, and be sure to subscribe so that you can stay in touch with what's happening right here at the embassy.